see it already. Chennedy Carter most likely took a shot at Angel Reese. So last night, Chennedy took to Twitter to tweet, "I think the ability to consistently make layups just puts anyone in a different tier. It's so important to score easy." Now, this is obviously what a lot of people thought would be a shot at Angel Reese, because Angel Reese shot a league worst 42% from the field at the rim last season. And speaking of that, this guy posted a Twitter graphic basically showing the best and worst field goal percentage on layups. I put it on the screen. And obviously, you see Chennedy Carter and Lindsey Allen at the top for 5'10" or shorter. But if you go down to 6'2" and 6'4", all the way at the bottom, you see Angel Reese, you see Isabel Harrison, you see Camila Cardoso for 6'5" or taller. What do all three of those players have in common? They all played with Chennedy Carter last season. So that's what made me think, oh yeah, she's probably trying to be a little shady. Then she responded to that stat graphic by saying, "LOL, you 8 down, not gonna lie." Now, I'm not too into that slang, but I'm pretty sure 8 down means like you cooked, like good tweet basically. But the not gonna lie kind of made me a little more suspicious. Because I feel like not gonna lie kind of, it's like pouring salt in the wound in a way. Like I feel like she's saying, yeah, like you're saying what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? But Chennedy Carter would basically respond to somebody else's. She said, "Why y'all being weird in the comments?" She's clearly talking about the Unrivaled game. That's what somebody who tweeted at her said. The Chennedy Carter respond, "Yeah, the game has been pretty good though," or the games have been pretty good. Sorry. So basically, she co-signing that she is talking about Unrivaled, which is the 3-on-3 basketball league. Which I'm like, okay, that makes sense too, right? But then she'll respond to her main tweet by saying, "I just focus on me. That was literally about me and how special of a craft it is. Not bothered at all by the spins. You telling me how you really feel, to be honest. Had nothing to do with anyone but myself." Now, she will respond to that a couple hours after her tweet kind of blew up and she faced a lot of backlash. Now, to me, I would think, okay, that's a fair response. It's a good cover-up. But the reason why I'm even more suspicious now after her tweeting that is that now she has two different stories. You know, her first story is she's talking about the Unrivaled 3-on-3 basketball games. And now she's saying she's talking about herself. So it just kind of adds to, you know, she kind of put herself in a pickle in a way, because now she kind of just exposed herself. By exposing herself, I mean she kind of just blew her cover in terms of what she's talking about. Because now you can't just stick to one story. Now you got to say, "Nah, I was talking about this. I was talking about that." Like, nah, I think obviously she's not going to be direct, say, "Yeah, I was talking about Angel Reese." But now it's pretty obvious that she was trying to throw shade. Now, maybe if it wasn't Angel Reese, maybe it was Camila Cardoso, maybe it was Isabel Harrison. You know, all three of them were towards the bottom in terms of layups. So you could argue it was any of them. I think Angel Reese would be my guess personally, just because she's more, you know, she's more known, I guess, you know, as somebody who doesn't make a lot of layups. But yeah, it definitely sucks to see, because Chennedy Carter and Angel Reese are definitely two of my favorite WNBA players. Actually, my two favorite WNBA players, now that Deladon I don't think is in the league anymore. Or I don't know if she's coming back or not. So it definitely sucks. I think it was a clear shot at Chennedy Carter. And obviously, you've seen a lot of people bashing her. A lot of Angel Reese fans going after her. And then you got some, you know, Caitlin Clark and Fever fans kind of backing her up. So it's definitely interesting to see. It's definitely unfortunate, but it's still interesting, kind of. I wonder what unfolds next, because this day was also posted the same day she did not receive a qualifying offer from Chicago Sky. And I definitely think that has something to do with this. She's like, all right, you know, I'm not going to be on her team anymore. Let me actually say how I want to feel. But yeah, it's definitely an unfortunate story. But yeah, let me know what y'all think of this. You think she was talking about Angel Reese? You think she was talking about Cardoso or Izzy? Or do you think she was just actually talking about herself and the Unrivaled game at the same time somehow? Yeah, thanks for watching.